This video was brought to you by Patreon. Hey you, how's it going? My name is Ruubez and welcome to a week ago. So in a way that extremely resembles the way that last week's a week ago ended, I've started this week just playing Jurassic World Evolution. Yeah, sorry about that. But we just had pizza. Ian's gone and got us some ice cream and some Skittles. We've been watching The Expanse. It's one intense show on Amazon Prime and bloody hell. You know that thing like where an actor from something that you've seen maybe twice shows up in something and you're like, where have I seen him from? Where have I seen him from? And then you spend the entire episode or movie thinking, where have I seen him from? Yeah, that happened in The Expanse. And I'm one of those people, I don't like to look at my phones when I'm watching something. So I had to wait the entire episode, just trying to figure out where he's from, to wait and find out. And I did find out. He was from season 2 of Jessica Jones and Almost Famous. I didn't want to wake up this morning or get out of bed, so I didn't. It's actually... Alexa, what time is it?
It's 1:23 p.m.
Yeah, it's 1:23 p.m, but I have at least had a shower. That's good. We finished season 2 of The Expanse last night and then carried on. We were like midway through series 3. I think maybe the first third. This is my opinion, it's not the opinion of anybody else in the house. But despite it being made by Netflix and then Amazon Prime, it doesn't feel like a show to binge, in the sense I want to know what's happening. I want to know what's happening next and stuff, which is, you know, that's just good TV writing, really. The thing that sets it apart for me in terms of, like, you know, what makes something bingeable is how intense it is. And for me, The Expanse is incredibly intense. Like, I have to sit back and, like, think about what I've seen, like, in the last episode for about 20 minutes before moving on. But no, everyone else disagrees. But it's good. It's very good. If you've not seen The Expanse, it's on Amazon Prime. Totally recommend it. So it did actually snow around here last night, this morning, whenever it was. But as I mentioned, I didn't get up, so I missed it. But it's always one of those weird things whenever it snows. You know, you wake up and social media's just covered in photos of snow. You look outside, everything's normal. So I've just been doing some job stuff. This is, yeah. I reiterated some social media posts about any, you know, media people that I know knowing of any jobs and stuff as well, because being on universal credit is depressing, demoralising, and I hate every fucking minute of it. The fact that there are people out there who think that there are people who choose to just, you know, stay on this, live on this, and, you know, not give a crap. Yeah, there will probably be, you know, 1% of people on it that think that, but honestly, this whole thing is shit. Pretty much what brings me, like, some meaning to life is doing something, and I'm not really doing anything when I'm on universal credit. I'm just applying for jobs. I just happen to be being paid, you know, not even minimum wage to apply for the jobs. It is abysmal. It's shit. And all I'm getting from everyone that I apply to is a resounding no. Why would I want to stay on this any longer than I have to? I really fucking hate this. I've got no choice. I've got to get some money somehow. And then there's the whole conundrum of, you know, companies are going under because of COVID. And, you know, now companies are going under because Brexit. And that means that there's less jobs and there's more people being made unemployed. So there's more people on universal credit, you know, applying for jobs. And these people have come from jobs, so they're more likely to get them. The companies that are advertising jobs either in the future or like really high levels of experience and, you know, high responsibility positions, which I'm a graduate, you know, I wish I had experience. God knows I wish I had experience, but I don't. All my experience is all effectively theoretical, and the experience I have got is all video, media, radio stuff. And they're not after that, they're after sitting down in an office and doing things. The pandemic, Brexit, and just bad government are not helping this unemployment. So whilst this brew's making, I am about to start preparing some YouTube video ideas for 2021. I'm making a list. If I was Santa, I'd be checking it twice, but you know, that mood's over. But yeah, I am open to any suggestions and ideas that people have and people want to see. This year has been bad for me making videos. I don't want Tuesday to be the sad day, but you know, started off the year, made a video in January, which will be good because I can make a follow-up video to that in January. That was one I hadn't thought of actually, so I'm adding that to the list. But yeah, I started the year off and then didn't make anything until March, and in March I filmed 4 videos at once and released those 4 videos across a week. After that I didn't make a video until a week ago started. You know, a week ago got me back into making videos, a week ago got me editing, it got me active on my YouTube channel again, but it's not what I want to be doing a lot. Like a week ago it was just my little project myself. The same way series 1 of a week ago was as well. But I was never supposed to bring back a week ago, but I needed to. It was my comfort blanket. I did the 3 years post-op video, and boy did that have an impact. You know, it's currently on 50,000 views. Made me feel like I was back in that heyday of, you know, the post-dilation video where my YouTube channel was getting 10,000 views a month. You know, lots of new subscribers. Watch time was a thing. But, you know, a week ago has been the thing that's been uploaded. I haven't really been uploading proper videos, with the exception of a few dotted around. And, you know, that's not what I want to be doing. It just happens to have been what I have been doing. So I want 2021 to be different. I want 2 non-a-week ago videos a month, you know. That should be a minimum. You know, I tried a couple of weeks ago to do 3 videos in 1 week, if you include a week ago. That was intense, and it was hard, and it required so much time that I just couldn't dedicate to just the channel, so yeah. And it used up video ideas quicker. So yeah, I want a list of things to do and things to make, so I'm working on that. Ruubez reviews videos, maybe some trans talk videos, but just videos, fun videos, things for me to make. So if you've got any ideas, leave them in the comments. Pleased to say I've got some video ideas written down. I also did some Patreon stuff and sorted out some Discord stuff as well. If you don't know, or if you weren't aware, there is a Discord server. It doesn't get used that much, but it's a good place to stay up to date with things because, well, it makes a message whenever I tweet, it makes a message whenever I upload a video, it makes a message whenever something gets posted to the Ruubez Reddit. So invitations on Discord like expire really quickly, so I'll leave one in the description, but if you wait longer than it takes to expire, you'll just have to try and find it, I guess. But yeah, I do want to use it more, I just don't. Video ideas going forward, sorted. An update on what I said earlier about the Discord link. I found a way to make it not expire, so there's a link in the description. Come join a Discord community that doesn't really exist but does. I'm trying.
I also think recognizing some very specific.
So I just finished sorting out some stuff for the podcast that came out last week. You know, still promoting it a week later. I'm definitely not getting a new episode out before 2021. Still wholly intend to be doing it next year. Just the end of the year. No one ever really wants to do anything productive, do they? So, I'm not doing anything productive. Having said that, I've applied to a couple of jobs. Spent hours just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling because there's nothing there. Something I forgot to mention yesterday. The Ruubez Best of 2020 playlist is now a thing. I struggled to put together 10 videos that were my best this year because I genuinely don't think I've released 10 of my best videos this year, but I managed to get to 7. There's a link in the corner. Do go and check them out. If you are going to see any 7 of my videos this year, make sure it's those. Guess who's making bolognese? That would be me. I'm excited for this because this is like Josh taught me last time. Now I'm doing it myself. Time to simmer. Simmer. Well, the sauce tastes good. I like the sauce. I might have done the aubergine a bit too big, but you know, it's not really a problem. It just means there's more aubergine to eat around. It was a very chunky aubergine, to be fair. But yeah, so far I'd call it a success. Now I've just got to sort out the spaghetti and wait for it to finish. So yeah, I was very happy with that. Yeah, I was right about the aubergine. It could have been done with being smaller, and normally that would also include zucchini, courgette, whatever you want to call it. But we didn't have any, so I doubled up on. Well, I say doubled up. I put like an extra 50% of mushrooms in. Really enjoyed that. It was a little bit like the sauce was a little bit wet, but I couldn't get it to like. I couldn't get it to thicken up, that's the word. So maybe next time a bit more tomato puree. The best thing is, it's leftovers. So I'm having it for lunch tomorrow as well. So that will solve the wetness problem, no jokes. I'll tell you what, this is a look worthy of New Year's Eve. Wouldn't it be crazy if I filmed a video right now? But you know what would be crazier? Filming 2 videos right now. I'm gonna film 2 videos, because one, they're both about 2021, so it makes sense to film together, and 2, I look fantastic. Why would I not film as many videos as possible right now? But I need to set up because all my camera stuff is currently in a bag because I haven't had to get my camera out since we did the video shoot the other week. Hey you, how's it going? My name is Ruby Price and welcome to 2021. From 12 months ago. So I just finished filming the first video. It took about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna try and get it down to about 10 because a 20-minute video for what it is, nah. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a quick camera battery swap because it was pushing the limits, and then I'm gonna film the second one, the next one. Why is my camera focusing on the suicidal muffin plushie? Anyway, yeah, that'll be coming out this week, so watch it, I guess. Well, now that that's over, yeah, gonna put the footage on my MacBook and start to think about New Year's. Yeah, there's a really annoying beeping coming from next door that, you know, started about halfway through the video. So, Hopefully I can mask it. Hopefully I can mask it. How are you spending New Year's? Well, how did you spend New Year's? You know, we're just hanging here, playing some games, probably gonna get a takeaway. I say probably. 99% likely gonna get a takeaway. Yeah. Yeah, mine's not letting me link with the TV either.
Future boy.
Like my connection's just gone.
Because everybody's trying to stream the same bullshit.
Yeah. But we need to do the 10-9-8 thing.
Did you see Castle Hill fireworks?
We have to
from
count down. Oh. Let's just count down on our own time. Why are we not all counting?
Yay, it's there.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
The words go something like this in a different tune.
We tried.
Ding!
Also, this is last year's, isn't it?
Yeah. Two over that side.
That's
I think there might be another one over there.
that's Castle
There's
Hill.
fucking loads of them. You can see some quite far in the distance over that way.
I can't. Now I can.
You can hear them like behind us as well, you just can't see them.
Happy New Year from the two people that care about it.
Happy New Year!
Woo. I can take losses. Yeah, I guess it's 2021 now. Sadly we kind of missed a countdown because one, we couldn't find it on YouTube. Like, we found one, but we couldn't get it to cast to the TV. So like, I had to frantically panic to try and get something on. I ended up clicking on last year's BBC one. What also didn't help was me and Josh were playing WWE 2K15, and the match that we were playing that was probably only really gonna last 5 minutes ended up lasting 15. And we just weren't keeping track of the time, and then all of a sudden it was 23:59 and I was like, ah, shit. So yeah, kind of sad I missed a countdown. It's always been pretty cool, but yeah. How did you celebrate New Year's Eve, if you did? I think I might have already asked that, but yeah. In the immortal words of Kill the Silence, I just want to feel alive. Oh man, I'm so tired. But I was dead in bed. I couldn't stay in bed any longer. It's not even that late. It's 11 o'clock. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So this is a new feeling for New Year's Day. They say start the year off the way you want to finish it, and apparently I want to finish the year hungover and desperately in need of sugar and caffeine, energy in general.
Here on BBC One, the wait is almost over, but be careful what you wish for. The Daleks are back. Brand new Doctor Who is just moments
Spoilers.
away.
So let's talk Doctor Who. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've checked. It's not a killer Christmas tree. Touch wood. Yeah, so let's talk Doctor Who. Skip to this time if you want to avoid any spoilers for Revolution of the Daleks. I would try to avoid spoilers, but you kind of got to talk about what happens in the episode to give an actual opinion on, you know, a New Year's special of Doctor Who. So this is all, you know, none of this is planned. There's no notes. There's no forethinking. This is all just me having just watched the episode and having just sat and thought about it for a little bit. But first things first, I really enjoyed it. It was a fun 75-minute, I think it was, bonus episode of Doctor Who. I was worried, based on the fact that Captain Jack was so heavily used in the marketing that this would be one big Captain Jack fest, but no, I don't think that's what we got. Obviously he was involved in the plot, he was involved in the response to the plot, but I feel like there was enough Captain Jack, whilst also not being too much Captain Jack, for it to be good. So yes, props to that. What else am I thinking of? Donald Trump figure, Jack Robertson I think his name is, something along those lines. He was a lot less annoying and a lot less frustrating than, well, I say that, as an actual, you know, character in Doctor Who, he was a lot less annoying than he was in Arachnids in the UK. You know, an episode from series 11 where he was really fucking annoying, and I mean annoying in the, you know, script writing, character concept sense, not, you know, oh, this guy was annoying, because he was annoying, he was frustrating, and, you know, he was exactly what he was. He was a capitalist entrepreneur, always seeking the best profitable deal that he could get, and that's what he does. I would have quite liked to see him get some form of comeuppance, but I guess it's good for Doctor Who to say that sometimes business, you know, despite not deserving to win, ends up winning. The character who was supposed to be Theresa May, I thought was really, really well done. You know, she came this close to saying strong and stable, instead she said providing security and stability to the country. But if you hadn't picked up that she was Theresa May before then, clearly you weren't paying attention, you know. She starts off as I think it was a technology secretary or something along those lines. Theresa May was obviously the Home Secretary before she was Prime Minister, and she was still a massive bitch back then. So, you know, it makes sense that she would see this opportunity. I would have liked to have seen more of her, because obviously she does get killed by the Daleks pretty much immediately, actually. That's the thing, which I will come back to. I'm holding that point. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen more of her, because I would have kind of liked, the same way that like Harriet Jones came back every now and then as Prime Minister, having Theresa May come back and then seeing more faults of her, and, you know, maybe Chris Chibnall just couldn't think of what to do. So, going back to that point, the Daleks in this are obviously introduced as security drones being made by Jack Robertson, or whatever his name is, distributed to the United Kingdom government through Theresa May to be, you know, security drones, and it takes about 2.5 minutes from them being announced at Theresa May's press conference to basically them becoming Daleks again and killing people. That was very quick. Kind of unusual how, you know, whilst she was announcing them, they were also being installed at airports, installed at national monuments, and just kind of put around the country, and no one thought to, you know, notice them. Had everyone in the country sign non-disclosure agreements? Yeah, it's a bit weird. Looking past that, that's very Doctor Who. It's very TV, really, isn't it? But yeah, so like between them being announced and them becoming Daleks and exterminating Theresa May, which, oh, if only. I would have liked to have seen them, you know, being integrated longer. I would have liked it to have been, you know, not just after she finished the speech they turn, because, well, you know, just kind of would have liked to have seen that. There was a really weird character moment, for me at least, where the Doctor was behaving kind of like what you would expect Captain Jack to behave, and in response Captain Jack was behaving how you'd expect the Doctor to behave. The idea that in order to destroy these drone Daleks, you would get some basically SAS Daleks to come in and destroy the Impurity, because, you know, I saw that coming as the plan. But, you know, whilst I think that that's not a plan the Doctor would do, I don't think it's something that the Doctor would endorse as being a plan, because, you know, using the Daleks in this kind of sense, that's dangerous and it's risky, and, you know, I guess it might have just been the Doctor's only way of thinking that they were going to get out of that mess. I just don't think that it was the decision that the Doctor would have made. You know, it might have been Captain Jack's idea, and then the Doctor would tell Captain Jack off for it. I just didn't think that that was a Doctor-y move. It was Ryan and Graham Swan's song. Yeah, they got some more moments. They've kind of, throughout Series 2, they kind of developed into being more complete characters than they were in Series 11. Graham was obviously basically a character from the start. Ryan got a lot more character development in Season 2, as did Yaz. But, you know, I feel like this was a good episode for them to say goodbye. I would have liked to have seen more of Graham, but that's purely because I really enjoyed the chemistry between Graham and the Doctor. I really believe that they are friends, and like mostly I just enjoy Graham because he calls the Doctor Doc, and it reminds me of classic Who. Which leads me on to the final announcement of the episode. Well, it came after the episode, and that was that John Bishop, that's his name. So yeah, the announcement that John Bishop will be on board the TARDIS as a companion next season. Maybe. That's the idea. That's the impression that we're getting. And honestly, I don't think it's necessary. As I mentioned, you know, Ryan and Graham have had so much character development over the last 2 seasons that it kind of left Yaz on the sidelines. Like, Yaz is such a forgotten about character that sometimes the writers forget she's a policewoman. So when it would be helpful for her to do policewoman things, she doesn't do them. So I would have liked to have seen how Yaz and the Doctor, you know, participate with each other on their own without, you know, Ryan and Graham or someone else. So now we're getting John Bishop, and I like John Bishop. I think he's funny. I can't see a reason for him not to be there other than what I've just said. So I'll be very happy to be proved wrong that John Bishop being on the TARDIS is a good idea. It's been making me laugh seeing that people thinking that John Bishop is replacing Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. That's hilarious, because that's not what's happening. But yeah, I liked the new Dalek design. Sad that we're probably never going to see it again. I liked the idea of using the Daleks to destroy the mutant Daleks, because Daleks don't like impurity. It was obviously going to happen. We're probably going to see more of not Donald Trump, and who knows. So yeah, I enjoyed that episode. I think it was reasonably good. I certainly enjoyed it a lot more than I enjoyed almost every episode of Series 10 and Series 8. Did you watch the New Year's special of Doctor Who? Revolution of the Daleks? What do you think about it? My camera's flashing at me, so I should probably go anyway. Good Doctor Who. Well, I was about to say, and it's already stopped snowing, but then I noticed, no, it's just doing the little snow. You know, like the whole proverb, big snow, little snow, big snow. I was so tired last night, and then when I went to bed, I couldn't sleep. It was so annoying, because, you know, what's the point in going to bed if you can't go to sleep? Other than comfort. But then if you can't sleep, it's not comforting. Today, we're doing some Tabletop Simulator. I've never played it before. Well, I've never used it before, and I haven't played the games that we're going to be playing before. So that should be fun.
So now that we're pretty much set up to start the game, I'll go over and explain the rules to everyone, because then we also...
Blue or red?
Yeah. Engineer... What is it? No, it's engineering and tactics, right? Yeah, blue and red.
So I played Galactica, or Battlestar Galactica for the first time. Battlestar, that's what it's called. Really enjoyable, but we lost. But it's the fun that counts, and I don't say that a lot. So today is another games day. We're playing Secret Hitler. I've never played it before, and then after that, I've got a mountain of editing to do to get a week ago sorted, because I do think this has been a busy week, specifically in terms of vlogging content at least. You know, I think I've had the camera out a lot more this week. Yeah. So whilst everything's importing to Final Cut so I can start editing, I want things to return to normal tomorrow. And by return to normal, I mean, you know, what's going on with me and what's going on with my YouTube channel and all of that lot. So, 1, Monday Night Ruubez is back. Yeah, this YouTube channel, 7 PM, I'll be live, so come say hi, ask me some questions, we can hang out, talk about New Year, my video that's coming out this week, all of that jazz, and hopefully I'm going to start going for some walks from tomorrow as well. You know, just getting outside and being active. Live stream tonight, video this week, and hopefully a more active Ruubez. Should be fun. Oh man, so I've just finished editing up to now. I'm going to call that a week so that I can end it now. But I'm also going to take the Doctor Who review and put it in a separate unlisted video. It's staying in here, but it's also going to be in a separate unlisted video. It might come out later or not. But if you want to watch it on its own, click in this corner right here. If people wanted to rewatch it, or it might make it easy for me to share, like and advertise it specifically as a Doctor Who thing. So, you know, it's just what I'm gonna do. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please do all that generic YouTube stuff, like, share, comment, subscribe, etc, etc. As always, I've been Ruby Price, and I shall see you a week ago. Adios. Bye.